Hopefully this is better. So today is December 20th, 2020, 5 days before Christmas. And so what I'm gonna do now is, like I said in the title of the YouTube video, I should say stream, I'm gonna be reading one of my poems titled "The Thorn Without Tears." So if at any point you have questions about what the poem's about, etc., feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll check them out. Also, feel free to leave a prayer request, as prayer is a powerful tool and God loves you very much. So, I'm going to be reading "Thorn Without Tears." Why are people like this, betraying one another and leaving the other in a mess? My day has forsaken me nevertheless, to lie and then go to the prom with some other guy. People up and leave when one needs the other most. It's like now there's some kind of ghostly memory. Why do fathers abandon their families? Is it for extra money and fame? Or because they never want to see their kids again? It's hard to tell who is to blame. I was only young when I saw the door slam, and the pain in that moment hardly stuttered. Excuse me. What is the meaning of this? Life coming to a screeching halt at the last minute. Running my tux is now all in the past, like it all happened so fast. The way I feel now, the thorn is getting strong. How is this happening? Forsaken during dating, impressing others while leaving a scar, or a friend that ignores you that makes you think they're so far away. It's a question even I probably can't answer. The prom betrayal was appalling, so much to suddenly recall everything. I still don't understand why she did it, why she chooses one over the other. Even I saw the happy look on the face of her mother. My supper is fresh corn. As I eat, I realize poison was right when they said every rose has its thorn. Why did Brutus betray Caesar, deciding to help him die of many stab wounds? Caesar must have felt sad as hell, watching his best friend stab him like mad. Betrayal is how I can now describe my date, walking off with another guy. I still ask myself why she did it, and why people have to be like this. Shame on them for going around and stabbing their fellow men in the back. Why does it happen over the worst situations? When boyfriends realize their girlfriend's birthday is past due, and leaves the girl playing a sad song on the flute. Where can I start? I ask as I bring my tux to the shop. As I bring my tux to the shop, I accidentally bump into people that look like Wild Pop. So many past memories I had with the guy. He even taught me to overcome my fear of a housefly. The salesman gives me no charge, telling me that people like this make life hard to live. What happens now? Do I dwell over it so much or do my best to move on? Could somebody halt this forsaken and end it once and for all? Maybe by doing that, somebody could be saving a life. The thought of hearing all those painful words makes me want to fall on a knife. But I can't really do much now because it's done and over with. Maybe I'll write a book about the many romantic myths. Betrayal is one big mess that people don't care if whether or not that was careless. They do it too much, each and every day. Be the victim of such things is something nobody should pay. The last thing I can do is pick up a rose. I flinch in pain in the cold rain as I prick my finger on the rose's thorn. A thorn without tears is a big issue for many people, so much that they might cry and reach for a tissue, or crawl into a corner and cradle themselves until the morning dew spills. Can all this just stop for once? The betrayal and forsaking, the pain that kills? Can it finally have a happy ending? Maybe it can, maybe it can't. I don't really know. So I venture on with the rest of my life, trying to keep my chin up. I see a bird in its nest, caring for her babies and giving them fresh seeds on the move. that tells me life could someday improve. And all that's left after that is the red rose with a blood drop in the cold November rain. So I hope um, that for those who watch this later, that you like it. And again, I do hope for some feedback. Please be honest. Also, please leave prayer requests so we can pray for you. Remember that God loves you very much, and He'll never forsake you. Hope you have a good night.